Hello, we are here in the heart of St. Petersburg in a great hotel which is called Astoria. And with me today, Julia Ivanova. She's executive pastry chef of this great hotel. And Julia, tell me please about your skills.
Okay, so my skill is I'm an executive pastry chef of two hotels, Astoria and Angleterre. We have one basic kitchen for both hotels with a different range of responsibilities such as bakery. We have pastry section where we create all our desserts, cakes and banqueting mini desserts. Also we serve for room service, also we do wedding cakes, cakes for birthday. Also we do homemade chocolate. Also we have bakery where we produce our homemade bread, croissants, Danish and stuff like that. So the whole range of products is homemade. Here we try not to buy anything from outside. We try to produce our own products. So
It's just such a big amount of skills you have, and as I know, you've changed your profession.
Mm-hmm.
You first finished your university education in economics and then got into the field. Tell me please about this.
Well, that's true that I chose my first profession when I was 17, and probably you know that when you're so young you don't really realize what you want to do in your future. So I chose just, I don't know, whatever what everybody chose at that age, just management and economics. Well, when I was still at course, I think I realized that it's not really my thing. But it was maybe too late to quit, so I decided to finish and just give it a chance. I graduated from university with the economic degree. I tried myself in several companies after university, and none of them made me happy. I stayed for a while, I tried, but none of them made me happy. And I just realized that I changed the company, but I stayed this field, and that's not really what I want to do for my future and for my life. And when I was at that company, like last company I worked for, I could see my future life, like every single day would be the same. And I saw my colleagues and I understood that that's not for me and it's time to change something in my life. And I don't have this history in my family that everybody were cooks and chefs. I am the first one. But from my childhood I like to create something with my hands, and I tried to cook at home for my friends and I really enjoyed it, and I think they enjoyed it as well. So I tried it. The only question was to do cuisine course or pastry course. And for me, pastry is more interesting because
I agree with you.
yeah, maybe it's more complicated for me because when you're a chef, and I like this example, when you have a leg of lamb, when it's raw and you bake it, I mean, before and after it's quite similar product, but maybe change color and taste and smell or whatever. But when you have like flour, sugar, eggs, milk, or whatever, you mix it, whip it, bake it, and at the end you have a cake, and it's completely different product from the beginning. So for me, pastry is like magic. When you take different ingredients and you have a completely different product at the end, so it's like...
Oh, it's an amazing story. Thank you for sharing. And it's really brave choice to start from the beginning. Maybe you can advise something for people who like trying to change their path.
I didn't feel that it was brave. I mean, that was my goal and that was my dream, and it was easy for me to do. I mean, easy to choose it and to decide to do it. Of course, that's hard work, and my advice is just follow your dream. And the main thing is to realize what you want to do. If you know exactly what you want to do, just go and do it without any thoughts. I mean, if you know what you want to do, you will do it. For sure. Just hard work and follow your dream. That's it. No secret.
Amazing. Thank you, Julia, for sharing with us, and happy International Women's Day, everyone.